Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and people of other persuasions. This is our first session in the Altrian Campaign. Where we last left off, we had all of our champions complete a mission to bust up a ring of dragon egg smugglers, headed up by the great Dragonbeard, the champion in training of the Dragon Kin. Supporting him was the half-orc barbarian champion in training, Hollis, under the command of Isgrub Gromorag, Diana, the human paladin, under the tutelage of Damien, the human champion, and lastly, Skyla, the gnome bard, under the tutelage of Isgrub Gromorag's wife, and also champion of the gnomish species, Darla. For now, we rejoin our companions 6 months after this adventure. They've been training hard, and after a long day of training, they're finally given some time to go and get themselves in order. As the training session ends, Derek Nagamori calls you all over to dismiss you for the day. You've all done well. I wish the champions were here right now to continue your training. It's been 6 months, which is longer than I thought their mission would take, but it's important nonetheless. In the meantime, how does everybody feel about training with the Grosnak? And you notice that, or you remember that Daruk Nagamori is the leader of the Grosnak, kind of the Emperor's head bodyguard. And he's been in charge of your training for the last 6 months as the champions have been away on a mission. It's not uncommon for them to go away on missions, but this is definitely one that has taken longer than the rest. Well, you've earned the rest of the day off. Go on, get yourself some grub, and Daruk leaves you to your own devices.
Alright, I am going to the cafeteria for some grub, because I am starving.
Alright, so you kind of stretch yourself out, and you're going to the cafeteria. Does anybody else want to follow her? Hollis, Diana, and Dragonbeard are in. They all nod their assent, silently exhausted after a day of hard work. And the four of you get moving. You head to the cafeteria where there is one of Isgrub's favorites, roast boar, slathered in honey and many different spices. There's also chicken, some soup of an unknown origin, you suspect mushroom, and a Grosnak favorite, skybird. Oh yes, plump, juicy, and deep fried, the way the Grosnak like it. As the four of you go into the cafeteria and get your food, the cook who's in charge of it kind of, as he's scooping soup into a bowl, looks at you and says, the outdoor seating area is open. Took us a while, but we finally got all the stonework done. Y'all can head out there and watch the sunset over the islands.
That sounds so pleasant.
Well, it's a hell of a thing. We had a private dinner last night to the staff out there, and it's nice. Just clean up after yourselves, all right? Now we move on to Dragonbeard, who's just got his skybird and soup. What are you doing?
Just chilling, minding my own business.
Where are you going to sit? You going to go indoors, outdoors? What's the group want to do?
Yeah, I'll go outdoors.
All right. So you go outdoors, you take a seat, and I'm guessing everybody else joins them. Awesome. You all head out there, you take a seat, you're digging into your grub. Kind of silently, it's been a long day. And that's when you hear a resounding boom. And you look over into the sky, painted gold and purple and pink in the setting sun, and a large island drifting just a bit above and way out, maybe about 10, 20 miles. You see the dirt start to shake loose, and cities crumble into the ground. Tens of thousands of voices cry out in terror as the island begins to rapidly lose altitude until it plummets into the ocean. Gone.